Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. As you can tell, I still have a little bit of a sinus infection, but I am getting better. Now, this is going to be my top 5 recommendations for the month of November. I did watch 87 films, which was, of course, down from October, but still not too bad. The only two things I watched that I do not own are I watched Bravo's 100 Scariest Moments, which is like 4 hours long, and I did have a chance to watch Dario Argento's Dark Glasses, which I really enjoyed, and I hope it gets a release here. All right, but now I'm going to go over my 2 honorable mentions and my top 5. All right, my first honorable mention is going to be Mill of the Stone Woman. Now, this is going to be yet another month where I watched a lot of really good stuff. So even the honorable mentions are fantastic. This is a really good Italian Gothic piece, and it is done really, really well. Very good horror, kind of keeps you guessing up until the end. I kind of had a feeling what they were going for, but I wasn't sure until the big reveal. Really good film, and a really nice set, by the way. All right. My second honorable mention is called Horror Stories. Now, this is from, make sure I get this right, South Korea. Yeah, South Korea. And this is an anthology film, and some of them were downright creepy. While I don't think we completely grasped their culture, I think that they are very capable of making things that are a little bit scarier than we are around here at times. But of course, that's just my opinion. This is long, but it's very, very good. And it was from Artsploitation, and I mean, I love anthologies, so it's a good one. Yeah. All right, coming in at number 5 is going to be Shadows in an Empty Room. Now, this is a giallo, and it's a fun one about a blind woman who's trying to identify a killer. And that's all I'm going to say about it, because it's a lot of fun and it's a really good watch. I had heard people say that it was very slow and very boring. I, however, thought it was really, really tense in parts, and I really enjoyed it. And that is Shadows in an Empty Room. Coming in at number 4 is Martyrs. Finally got to see Martyrs. Well, let's see, how do I put this? I really enjoyed Martyrs. I didn't find it to be as off-putting as everyone said. I thought the story was very interesting, especially the first half of the story, which deals with revenge. Second half of the story is interesting, and maybe where the scares come in my opinion. But yeah, this is a brilliant piece of filmmaking. And, I mean, it didn't really have the effect on me. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But it is not for the squeamish. Okay, coming in at number 3 is The Sadness. Sorry. I wanted to say a big thank you to BDG Reviews. He sent this to me because I won his contest. And I really like this film. Fortunately, I watched the film before I watched the review with the director, which was on afterwards. And the director seemed kind of arrogant to me. So I'm glad I watched the movie first and formed my opinion of it, rather than let him taint it for me. But very well made film. And that's The Sadness. Coming in at number 2 is In the Folds of the Flesh. I've had this recommended to me several times. This is a wacky giallo. And I don't want to say anything more about it, because you will be seeing a review coming up on this very soon. So stay tuned. Really a good movie. Very good film. So, unfortunately, it's hard to come by these days. And Coming in at number 1 is The Last Matinee. This is considered a Neo Giallo, and it is a fun Italian slasher. Maybe it's Spanish. I think it's Spanish-Italian. And it is based on an actual true story, which is even cooler. So let me review here. We have The Last Matinee as number 1. In the Folds of the Flesh, number 2. The Sadness at number 3. Martyrs at number 4. Shadows in an Empty Room at 5. And my 2 honorable mentions are Horror Stories and Mill of the Stone Women. If you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.